Welcome to Chugging with Fitz. Today we get 4 loads in, 4 of them. Takes all day. Drop off at 6 a.m. in Iowa Falls, and then we get 3 more done. We leave there probably around 6, and it felt good to get that many in. We got there just before they closed, and it's a good thing. So stay tuned for some trucking. Morning, it is Thursday, October 16th, is that what it is? Yep, October 16th. And we are in Iowa Falls. It is basically 6 o'clock in the morning. It's basically 6 o'clock in the morning. And they're finally open again. So we preloaded last night in Liscum, actually. Preloaded our load of beans. Well, there's somebody already on the scale there. I gotta go open my tarp. See if there's anybody pulling in behind me. Nope, not yet. Whew. Okay, let me get my tarp rolled and see you in a second. Guy in front of me is still not done yet, so that's good. I need to be prepared here. I believe I have the correct card next to me right now. But I also am going to need to give them a ticket number, so I usually actually shut off my truck, because otherwise it's really hard to hear what they say and them hear me. So I'm actually probably going to do that back here. Ticket. It is 5:06 yesterday in Liscum. Beans. Alright, shutting off the truck. I'm gonna roll into my spot. And I'll start it back up once I've talked to the good people inside. Should be able to my card up here. Should say mid-Iowa already. Yep, there we go. Okay. Once it starts probing me, it's usually when I go ahead and hit the call button right now. Hey, I got a ticket number for you.
Good.
LB 115482.
Alrighty.
Thank you. Okay, now we're just waiting for the green light. Definitely got in here when I needed to. I sort of didn't want to be the first one. sort of funny to me that I hauled a bunch of the beans into Liscum, and now I'm hauling them out. Hauling them from Haverhill. I don't know why it's entertaining to me, but it is. It was even that slow pit. Bless me. All right. Got all information. All right. Let me go around. Yeah, it was at the same location. It was the concrete silos where that slow pit was in Liscum, and they just dumped out the side drop, and so it fast load. Fast load. Unfortunately, this is not fast. Oh, there we are. There we go. We'll get right up on the scale. Probably won't get right in, but pretty close. After this, we're gonna go fill up with fuel. I have not filled up. Has it been since Saturday? Maybe not. I don't remember exactly when I filled up last. It might have been Saturday. Oh, it couldn't. I don't know. Never mind. I don't remember. So I'm actually pretty low, but not that low because I don't run that many miles. Maybe I should just keep my tanks low. All right, rolling up on the scale now. Right? Yes, I basically weighed 93,000. But when I was loading, I wasn't going to go around and dump some off. The pit's covered. It would have been a pain, so I just grabbed it. We're going to try to get better this morning when we get back down there. All right, waiting for a second. We'll see you in a minute. exciting, huh? Still doesn't look anybody's behind me. It was probably just me and a few owner operators this morning that wanted to get unloaded early. So you guys okay? Are you guys okay? Yeah? Alright. Wait, recorded, taking a picture. I got my ticket. Was that exciting or what? So exciting. I say that in jest, but I do mean that I'm excited. I really am excited. It's 6:24 right now, and we're out. It's just under 50 minutes. Back down to Liscombe. Like 48 minutes is what Charter Path says. Like I said before, I'm gonna stop because they won't be open yet if I went straight down there. And I need fuel anyway. So, alright. I've recorded enough here at the beginning. We will see in a little bit. Okay, we're loaded here in Liscombe. It is moist outside today. It is damp. Very damp. Farmers will not be in the field today. Well, I guess they're on corn, so maybe at the end of the day. I have no idea. I'm not a farmer, but I just know that right now, well, this moment, I want to get that piece of paper out of there. But, it's wet. Let me stick you up here for a second while I chat. We're not going to be going very fast yet. Felt pretty dumb again this morning. Last time I used my card, this card that works here, was in Haverhill. Well, I guess I sort of used it last night to preload, but I sort of didn't. He had to type all the stuff in manually. Usually when I load it in Haverhill, I rolled right past the Stabber kiosk and to the second kiosk on the scale, and that's where I loaded out. And that's what I did here, thinking, oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. But no. The only two places that are nearly identical that I've been to have been Mill Junction and Midway, and they're very, very similar sites. They're not exactly the same, but they're very similar, and their systems are very similar. Haverhill and here are similar. similar enough to do the exact same thing. So, I don't know. Sometimes that's a little frustrating because I mean, eventually I'll have been to all of them. So, eventually I'll have been to all of them and I'll know. But right now, well, I haven't. It seems like every time I go somewhere, I feel pretty dumb. Not usually because of the people. Sometimes, yes. That's just the nature of people. Typically, I feel dumb all on my own. I can do it just fine by myself. Anyway, we're headed back up to Iowa Falls. It's what time is it? 8 o'clock. 7:54 right now. So we'll be in there. We'll be up there before 9. My guess is the line will still be short, especially with how wet it is. I don't know. I don't claim to be able to read people's minds, but this seems like a day that people are going to stay at home. So far. Some of us are crazy, but either way, we're going to get this done. Let's get back up there. It's 9:26. I've been here since 8:45 or so. I think now I don't even remember. Maybe it was a little after that. But the line has definitely gotten long. And it's raining a little bit off and on. The scale has been giving a little bit of problems. Someone had to back off and come back on. I'm actually gonna sit right here until I see him get a green light, and then I will pull forward, just in case he needs to back off. That way he has plenty of room if he needs to do so. Tell if it's ready at the end or not, but still got a few minutes. Oh, working on some edits on the video right now. It's 2 o'clock. I have been here since noon. And I got there's one in the pit, 2 trucks in front of me. It's been a long one. So I have not decided if I'm going to. I'm going to pick up one more. The question is, do I want to come back up here and sit here for who knows how long, or do I want to just wait until the morning? I suppose it depends on whether or not Iowa Falls, or rather, Liscum will load me until 8 or until 6. That's really what it depends on, because if I can get one more load in, I go back down and load again, ready for tomorrow morning. That's what I'll do. But if they're not going to load late, then it doesn't really help me, because I can get back up here tomorrow morning, get unloaded at 6, and be back down for opening tomorrow morning. So I don't know. Do I want to work late tonight, or do I want to start early tomorrow morning? Probably start early tomorrow morning. All right, we're about to get on the scale. I recorded a lot this morning, so I haven't recorded a lot tonight, this afternoon, what have you. We just finished loading in Liscum. They moved me to another different spot. Yeah. And I couldn't find it, so I went. I didn't know exactly where I was supposed to go from the directions she gave me, and she probably thought I was dumb. Whatever. I feel dumb a lot. sort of tired of it. But anyway, went for a walk and I couldn't find the person that I was looking for. He was up. He was up on a little perch, hiding behind some of the equipment in a chair. Not that he was actually hiding. I just couldn't find him. Eventually, somebody else went in front of me, and apparently he could follow instructions better than I can. Whatever. So it is me, apparently. At any rate, we finally found it once somebody else found it for us. I didn't mind the spot, actually. It was level, a lot more level than the silos. So in that way, I can get my air gauges a little closer. Cargill closes at 6 or 5. Closes at 5. It's 4 right now. It'll take me 45 minutes to get up there, so we're still safe. We're just not as quick as getting up there as we want to be. Every minute I spend down here is 1 minute less that I don't, what's the wording? That I don't get to spend at home with my kids. Anyway, I've been a little annoyed for the last 20 minutes, and I'm done with that. We're just gonna get up there and we're gonna do our job. Get this stuff unloaded. This is an eerie sight. After earlier, this seems too good to be true. There's no truck. Is it too good to be true? I don't know, but I'm gonna keep going. Gates are open. Where's the line? Oh, okay. Looks like the guy that loaded right in front of me is the last one. It's not too good to be true. It's true. The line is a little bit less than it was before. That's hopeful. That's nice. Oh, it is, what time did I just say it was? It's 5:54 right now. Radio's getting a lot of skips. So we should be out 6:15. We probably could be home around 7. It's probably what time. So it's not going to be as bad. I originally thought I was going to get home well after 8. But when we pulled in and it was, you know, just over here, I felt much better. Much better. So the plan. What is the plan? The plan is we're going to go home. Yeah, well, that's dumb. I shouldn't say it that way. Tomorrow morning, what are we doing? Well, Cargill's closed tomorrow, so we can't do that. We're gonna go over to Midway, and we're gonna pick up at Midway, and we're gonna run up to Sinclair. We're gonna do that. With it being so wet, they don't have a lot of corn coming in places. They don't have a lot of anything coming in places. So there's not a lot of options. So Midway to Sinclair, we're gonna do that, and we'll just see what kind of timing we got. If we need to, we'll run down to Mill Junction at the end of the day, you know, to cap it off. We'll see. But that's what we're gonna start doing tomorrow morning. Hopefully, I think it's supposed to stay dry. So guys are probably in the field right now. And tomorrow they should be able to harvest. So what's tomorrow? Friday? Friday. Had to think about it. I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video right here. You guys have a Cargill close by you? What do you think of Cargill? There are a few Cargills around me. There's this one. There's one in Cedar Rapids, and I believe Eddyville is Cargill. There's probably more I just don't know about. But what do you guys think? Give me some thoughts on Cargill. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you on the next one.